Howdy, hi. It is Dear Job Sports WNBA Picks and Predictions for Friday, September 26th, 2025. We're looking at the best bets of the day. Let's get into the video. Okay, so it has been, I think, 5 days, 6 days since I posted a WNBA video, mainly because there are only 4 teams left. They both play on the same days with the same amount of travel days, and I couldn't post a video for the last one. So if you did not see, I went to my community post tab and I posted what I was betting for that day. We did add Alyssa Thomas, PRA, as I kind of forgot to add. You already knew we were going to be on AT PRA. We take her basically every single time she plays. So for the first set of games and then the second round of games and the semifinals, all combined, it was not good. We went 4-7, bringing our season record to 373 and 375, so there's still a chance I finish above 500. That is besides the fact that I will lose money betting the WNBA this year. Not fun. So I'm going to recap these. I'll just go through all the games, then try to find it on this screen. It's a hodgepodge as to what I got going on here. Too many games, too many teams. Let's get into it. So game number 1 of the first days, this is all the way back to September 21st. Indiana Fever, game 1 against the Aces. Fever win 89-73. So that Aces -8, loser. Over 163.5, another loser. Indiana shot 50% from the field, 31% from deep, 94% from the free throw line. They won the rebound battle and turnover battle. And then on top of that, Asia Wilson shot 6 of 22 from the field. 6 of 22. That is not good. And that was, I think, the day after she was named MVP. And then she went out and dropped that performance. So not ideal. That was also that Asia PRA over 39.5. No bueno. She hit 30 on 6 of 22. Wow. Then we had Phoenix plus 7.5 and the over 157.5. I thought this was a lock. I'm talking an absolute lock. Halftime score, Phoenix 47, Minnesota 40. They're at 87 at halftime. You're at least thinking, okay, even if the Lynx come back and the Mercury don't cover, which they should, considering they were up 7, at least the over is going to hit. And then the Mercury go out and score 22 total points in the second half. They lose 82-69. We miss both of our bets. They shoot 19% from deep in the second half. That stat could be wrong. I don't remember exactly as it was so long ago. Makani went 1 of 6. Satu Sabali reached deep in her bag and went 3 of 11. Their bench didn't do anything. Dewana Bonner played 24 minutes and didn't score. They didn't even have that many turnovers. They couldn't put the ball in the hoop. They were not good. All right. Then for the next day, final score of the games, good Lord. Phoenix, they win in OT, 89-83. Then we had the Aces demolish the Fever, 90-68. We also hit Kalia Copper PR over 18.5 in that first game loss. So that was our only winner from that September 21st video. In the second bets, we had Mercury plus 7.5. Dude, they should have won the first game. The Mercury should be up 2-0 right now. If any of them remembered, there's a second half of basketball, and you have to actually play. You can't just sit in a lawn chair and watch the grass grow. You got to put the ball in the hoop. Then we had Aces minus 9.5. That was just an obvious get-back spot. Asia dropped 25. Aces shoot 54% from the field, 42% from deep. They win the turnover and rebound battle, as they should. And then we had AT PRA over 35.5. So that is the recap. I really should shorten this ban list. The only person still playing is Satu Sabali, and then Steph White's still there. But everyone else is done. Noelle Quinn, how about that? Noelle Quinn fired as a Seattle Storm coach. And then Liberty, they fired their coach. I don't really understand why. I don't blame them. I was never a huge fan of Sandy, but she's gone now. She'll probably be the new coach of either the Seattle Storm or one of the 2 expansion teams that are coming. So we'll see where she ends up. All right, that's the recap of how we go 4-7. Let's get on to the picks for tomorrow. All right, so we got 2 games once again. I'm taking the same teams every single time. I'm taking the Aces because I think they're going to win this series. Therefore, I should probably be laying the points and not taking the Fever, only catching 4.5. And I also think the Mercury are going to beat the Lynx. So I should take them as a home dog. Game 1, Aces, give me a -4.5. I'm surprised the line is this low. I really thought that Game 2 was pretty eye-opening as to if the Aces play well, then the game will not be close. If the Fever play well, it'll be somewhat more reasonable. I'm also going to rock the over 162.5. Aces, they lost game 1, not solely because of Asia Wilson shooting 6 of 22, but the Fever also shot 50% from the field. If you combine both of those things, the Aces are just never going to win a game where they both happen. The Aces won in game 2 by 22 points. Asia went 10 of 18 for 25. Jackie Young had a good game. Jewel Lloyd had a good game. And the Fever played basketball like the bench units of the Fever should. If Asia can get activated, or if they just keep Kelsey Mitchell under control, don't let her go for 35. I understand it's hard to guard her. She just pulls up from anywhere. Figure it out. Not my problem. Fever, I don't really understand how they keep winning basketball games. I did not peg them to beat the Dream. They did that. I did not see them getting a single game against the Aces. They got game 1, so they're guaranteed 2 at home. I think they lose both of these. Look at the people playing minutes for their team. You have Brianna Turner and Shea Petty are both getting 20-plus minutes off the bench. Those people were not supposed to... Well, first off, Shea Petty was never on this team, and Bree Turner was supposed to be a backup to the backup to the backup for Aaliyah Boston. Now they're both playing 20-plus minutes in the semifinals. No. Give me the Aces. Give me the over. All right, next game. Give me the Mercury. Give me the under. I've been wrong on the over-under, I think, in every single game of this entire round. This is brutal. Series tied at 1-1. It really should be 2-0, just based on how bad the Mercury played in that second half of the first game. The Lynx, they won game 1 because the Mercury couldn't make a shot. I really don't know what they're doing with their bench units. Normally, Natisha Heidemann is absolutely fantastic. She's been a non-impact player for this entire series. Really hasn't done much in the playoffs besides round 1, that one game. I don't know what they're getting from her. And then from your starting unit, if Kayla McBride is not hitting 3-pointers, you don't have anyone else besides Fee who can actually shoot from deep. Courtney Williams is not doing it. Bridget Carlton maybe sometimes. And Alana Smith, only if it's a straightaway off the pick and roll with Courtney where both of the defenders go low, then sometimes it will kick it out to Smith and she'll shoot it. But only if she's wide open. And only if it's straight away. If you get her on an angle or in the corner, it's not happening. Mercury, like I said, should be 2-0. Game 2 rolls around. They need 45 minutes as overtime to get it done. Satu Sabali, Kalia Copper, those are the people who are going to have to hit shots. DeWanna Bonner maybe off the bench as well. I don't know. If you look at this squad, I think the Mercury are deeper. The Lynx bench has not been producing. Mercury have 2 solid pieces coming off the bench, and one of them closes in DeWanna Bonner. Give it the Mercury. I think they win this outright. All right, we got 2 player props. First one, give me Jackie Young, PRA over 26.5. Besides Asia Wilson, Jackie has been the clear number 2 option on this team the entire season. 1-1 to the number in this series. She did it on 11 and 16 shot attempts in 1 and 2 games. She's grabbed a decent amount of boards, 5 and 7 in the first 2 games. Natasha Howard and Aaliyah Boston are doing a pretty good job of boxing out the Aces bigs. And then Jackie's just going in there, grabbing the ball, and running it down the court. So I do like that. Matchup-wise, the only person I don't like guarding her is Lexi Hall, just because she's so goddamn annoying to actually get around. Shea Petty, I don't think can guard Jackie Young at all. And then Kelsey Mitchell just won't care. She just doesn't really play defense because she's like, okay, you score on me, I'll just go score on you. So they might just be trading them back and forth. Should be solid playing in Indiana. Last time she was at the Fever, she went 8 of 14 from the field. Then we're going to have AT PRA over 32.5. Why is it this low? Back in Phoenix, the previous game was 34.5, unless I just got that at a bad number. But I saw that on FanDuel like 5 hours before tip. So I took it. Now they're back home, and it's an even lower number. Don't really understand how that makes sense, but I will take it. If AT is playing a basketball game, odds are I have her PRA over. All right, that is going to do it for me in this video. The next video, I think these next set of games are happening on the 28th. Let me double check that. Hello? Yep. Game 4, and there'll be 2 Game 4s, 28th. So we will see a video on Saturday night. All right, I appreciate you guys watching and tuning in, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.